as a scary example from a couple of months ago, where an Australian artist, I just forgot her name, but she had the handle of metaverse on Instagram. Interestingly enough, like 1 or 2 days after Facebook changed their name to Meta, her entire identity on Instagram was deleted with push the button. 10 years of her work, everything was deleted simply because she owned the handle metaverse. And apparently Mark Zuckerberg didn't like that. Only when she involved the New York Times was she able to get her handle back. And when Instagram said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, we by accident deleted your account." We all know that's nonsense, and it shows the enormous power that these big tech companies have. And therefore, I think Web3 is an absolute prerequisite if we want to create a metaverse that's not dystopian and controlled by Mark Zuckerberg.
Really sounds like I don't want to have a closed metaverse if I hear you're talking about
it. You don't. You definitely don't. Because if you spend... It's basically, you mentioned your friends, and I'm not sure if you also play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, but I can imagine if you spend a couple of hours a day on Fortnite, over a year, you spend hundreds of hours on Fortnite. And Fortnite is a closed environment. It's not a metaverse, it's a game, but it's a closed environment. And you might even spend money, physical, real-world money, on buying skins and weapons and whatsoever in Fortnite. However, if you go to a bank and you say, "I want to obtain a loan," and as a collateral, I use my Fortnite profile because I've spent thousands of hours there. I've built a really valuable profile. I've earned tons of assets. I've invested hundreds or thousands of euros in it. The bank will probably look at you and think you're crazy, and because you can't take it out, it's stuck within the environment of Fortnite. And if Fortnite doesn't like you, with a push the button, they delete you, or a hacker for that matter. You don't want to live in an environment where you spend all your time and energy on building a profile, a reputation, which is as important as your identity, because it is you. It has a different avatar, different skin, different display, but in the end, it's you. And you want to be in control of it. And I think that's if we will see in the next decade, we will see the attempts of the Metas or the Facebooks of this world to create a closed walled garden. Hopefully, I sincerely hope that we as consumers will stand up and say, "Nah, we don't want this. Screw you, Mark Zuckerberg. We're going somewhere else," and that will mean the end to his empire, which I sincerely hope, because I don't like what he's doing. So yes, you don't want to live in a world in a closed walled garden metaverse.